we get?
Got a bus.
We got a bus. Hey guys, so I'm here today to talk about our steps of how we got our bus, we found our bus, insurance, and all the other nitty gritty stuff that you guys would want to watch. So if you need this information, stick around. Of course, when you're first looking at a bus, you always want to get inspired. Definitely go on Instagram, definitely go on YouTube, and just keep watching, and you will definitely get inspired. When finding a bus, make sure you're looking on Craigslist, OfferUp, and Facebook Marketplace. We found our Skoolie or our school bus on Facebook Marketplace, and that's actually a pretty funny story. We saw a bus on Facebook Marketplace, went to go check it out, and it was already sold. Luckily, Jose at Kissimmee Auto Salvage, they had 3 other buses there for us to check out, and as soon as we saw our bus, we weren't too sure on it, but we ended up with it anyway. But check out Jose. He's the one who hooked us up and actually helping us with our final sale of our bus. So when you are finding your bus, of course, you first want to look out for price. I would say for our experience, we didn't want to go anything lower than $4,000 and nothing higher than, I want to say, $8,000. But luckily we were able to get ours for a really good price. I'm going to tell you about a really good price. The second factor that played into us getting our bus was location. We didn't want to have to end up flying out of the state or even driving out of town, because we didn't want to just have to do all that traveling just to get a bus back. Along with going in with location, we didn't want to pick a bus outside of Florida or either deep into Florida because of rust. The biggest thing about Skoolies is rust. You do not want a rust bus. All the information that I found on YouTube or even on Facebook was most buses outside of the state of Florida, wherever it snows, they salt the ground, and that's what makes the bottom of the bus or most buses rust. So we didn't want to go with outside of the state buses. We ended up staying within Florida. That's where we're from. And we found it maybe 40 minutes up the road, and bingo, that was our bus. Or our second process of getting our bus, number 2, was we looked at our bus. We not only just looked at our bus from our common knowledge, but we had a checklist by Navigation Nowhere, and it will be popping up somewhere right here. It's just literally a checklist of what you should be looking for, little notes that you can put down. It really did help us with finding out like what bus or all the information we needed for our bus. Please, guys, when you're looking for a bus, write down the VIN number and search it, because the person you're buying it from might not give you all the information like us, or they don't have the papers or background work of what's been done on it. So getting that VIN number down and Google searching it or searching it, however my boyfriend he searched for it, it really did help us out in figuring out where the bus came from, where it was made, and it alleviated some of those stress of like maybe it becoming a rust bus when we pulled up the floor. You're going to find a lot of stuff on YouTube. Definitely check out Navigation Nowhere. There's other couple bus information out there on the YouTube in order to simplify what you need to check before you go in. And I'll go into a little deeper of that and show you some clips about that later on in our next video possibly. The third thing for our bus schedule, what we did in order, was the name on the bus. For me and my boyfriend, we wanted to put both of our names. What we would suggest is to not do that. I would say whoever has the better driver better driving record, you should put their name on it. Their name on the bus, their name on the insurance, and their name on the title, just because it makes it a little simpler for, lower prices on insurance. And obviously, to be honest, I'm probably not going to be driving the bus, so it would have been better if he would have just put his name on it and his information. This is Josh, my baby. They probably can't even see you over there. Babe. Did you lick me? Yeah, so putting whoever has the better driving record on all of that technical information should be best. It lowers their insurance. It makes it easy for the DMV people. Better all around. Just do that. Trust me. A lot of stress. Less. Also, when we did go to the DMV, we were able to ask the lady what we needed in Florida in order to get our bus from a private use bus converted into a motorhome, not mobile home. There we go. Two different things. And surprisingly, it's only 3 things. She printed it out for us. So the first one is install electrical wiring, 110 volt electrical wiring. Install LP gas piping. We still don't know what that means, but we're going to search it. So should you. And the third thing is plumbing system. Of course, everybody needs a plumbing system. So those were the 3 things that we needed for Florida. I don't know how it is that varies from state to state, but go ahead and while you're at the DMV registering or whatever you need to do, go ahead and get that checklist. It might help out. I know it is gonna for us. And our fourth thing that we did was after we had paid for our bus, we actually couldn't take it from the yard for about 2 weeks because the person that we bought it from, they were gonna first let us drive off with it and go ahead and take our chances, but they wanted to have a good standing with whoever they bought the bus with and honestly do good by us and look out for us. So they required us to get all of our information together, our insurance, title, tag, register, all of it together, which was probably the best bet for us. So after we did all that, we came back 2 weeks later and we were finally able to drive our bus home. I didn't drive the bus home, unfortunately I wasn't there, but Josh was there, my babe was there, and his uncle was able to drive the bus back for us because he had a CDL. So we finally have our bus home. We're taking out the seats, taking up the floor, and doing everything else the other Skoolies and YouTube people are doing. So if you want to follow me and Josh, if you want to follow us on our crazy bus experience, like, share, and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And we'll see you guys later. Peace. Babe, what do we get?
Got a bus.
We got a bus.